Most people take vitamin D to stay healthy. It's called the sunshine vitamin for a reason. It helps your bones, muscles, and immune system. It boosts energy and even improves your mood. But what if I told you that taking vitamin D the wrong way can silently harm your body? Yes, it's true. Many people make simple mistakes with their vitamin D supplement. These mistakes may seem small, but they can create big health problems. Some mistakes can lead to kidney damage. Others can increase your risk of heart disease. Some even make your bones weaker instead of stronger. That's the scary part. You take vitamin D to get healthier, but it can backfire if done wrong. And here's the worst part. These mistakes are very common. You or someone in your family could be doing this every day. But don't worry. In this video, we'll show you how to avoid the danger. We'll walk through the 4 most common vitamin D mistakes. And more importantly, we'll show you exactly what to do instead. This is a must-watch, especially if you're over 50. Because as we age, vitamin D becomes even more critical for your body. But only if you take it correctly. Let's dive in. The first and biggest mistake is taking vitamin D without checking your blood levels. This is more dangerous than most people realize. You might think, it's just a vitamin. What harm can it do? But that's not true. Vitamin D is fat-soluble. That means your body stores it. It doesn't flush it out like water-soluble vitamins such as B or C. If you take too much, it builds up in your body. Over time, it reaches toxic levels. This condition is called vitamin D toxicity. It's also known as hypervitaminosis D. And yes, it's real. It can make you very sick. Some symptoms include nausea, vomiting, weakness, and confusion. In more serious cases, it raises calcium levels in your blood. That can lead to kidney stones, bone pain, and even organ failure. According to the Mayo Clinic, high doses over time, above 10,000 IU daily, can lead to serious damage. And the scary thing is, many people take high doses daily for months or even years. They do it without knowing their current vitamin D level. They never get tested. And that's the problem. You can't feel a vitamin D overdose right away. The damage builds up slowly. That's why a simple blood test is so important. The test is called a 25-hydroxy vitamin D test. It's easy and available in most labs. It tells you if your level is too low, too high, or just right. The safe and ideal range is between 30 to 50 ng/ml. Below 30 is considered deficient. Above 60 to 70 may be too much. Always test first. Never guess. Don't copy your friend's dose or follow random advice from the internet. Your body is different. Your needs are different. Know your number and then take the right dose. This one step can protect your organs, your bones, and your health. Now, let's talk about mistake number 2. This one is less obvious but just as dangerous. It's taking vitamin D without vitamin K2. Yes, that's right. Vitamin K2 is the missing partner. When you take D3, your body absorbs more calcium. That's good for bones, but only if the calcium goes to the right places. If you don't take K2, the calcium may go into your arteries instead of your bones. This can lead to hardening of the arteries, also known as arterial calcification. That increases your risk of heart disease and stroke. You're trying to protect your bones, but you could be hurting your heart. That's not what you want. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that people with low K2 and high D levels had more calcium buildup in their arteries. It's like loading a truck with cement but forgetting to tell it where to pour. K2 gives your body directions. It tells calcium to go into bones and teeth, not into your blood vessels or kidneys. So, how do you get K2? You can take it as a supplement. The best form is called MK7. A dose of 100 micrograms per day is usually enough. Some high-quality vitamin D supplements already include K2. Check the label. If yours doesn't, add it separately. You can also get K2 from foods like natto, a type of fermented soybean, hard cheeses, and egg yolks, but supplements are more consistent, especially if you're older and don't eat those foods often. So remember, vitamin D and K2 work as a team. Don't take one without the other. Let's move on to mistake number 3. This one is super simple, but most people still get it wrong. It's taking vitamin D on an empty stomach. You might think timing doesn't matter, but it does. Vitamin D is fat-soluble. That means your body absorbs it better when it's taken with fat. If you take it on an empty stomach, or just with water, your body absorbs very little. You're wasting your money and staying deficient. A study from the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that vitamin D absorption increased by 32% when taken with a meal containing fat. That's a big difference. So here's the fix. Always take your vitamin D with your biggest meal of the day, preferably a meal that has some healthy fat. This could be avocado, eggs, nuts, seeds, olive oil, or even fatty fish. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just don't take it on an empty stomach. Morning, afternoon, or evening is fine, as long as it's with food. Some people feel more energy if they take it earlier in the day. Others prefer it with dinner. That's okay. The key is fat. It makes a huge difference in how well your body uses the vitamin. So don't skip this step. Now let's talk about mistake number 4. It's often ignored, but it can block the whole benefit of vitamin D. This mistake is not getting enough magnesium. Yes, magnesium is essential. Your body needs it to activate vitamin D. Without it, vitamin D just sits there, unused. It stays inactive in your blood. That means your bones, your immune system, and your mood don't get the benefit. And worse, you could still show signs of deficiency even when you take supplements. A 2018 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people low in magnesium had poor response to vitamin D. In some cases, they didn't absorb or activate it at all. That's why many people take vitamin D for months and feel no change. It's not that vitamin D doesn't work, it's that they don't have enough magnesium. So, how do you get it? You can get magnesium from food or supplements. Good food sources include spinach, almonds, pumpkin seeds, black beans, and whole grains. But many people still fall short. That's why a supplement can help. Look for magnesium glycinate or citrate. These forms are easier on the stomach and absorb better. The usual dose is around 200 to 400 milligrams per day. Don't overdo it. Too much magnesium can cause loose stools, but the right dose supports vitamin D and improves energy, mood, and muscle function. So if you're taking vitamin D and not seeing results, low magnesium could be the missing link. So, let's pause here and do a quick review. Are you making any of these 4 mistakes? Are you taking vitamin D without testing your blood levels? Are you skipping vitamin K2? Do you take your supplement on an empty stomach? Are you ignoring your magnesium intake? If you answered yes to any of these, don't worry, you're not alone. Most people make at least one of these mistakes. The good news is, now you know better, and you can take action today. Fixing these simple issues can turn your vitamin D from a risky habit into a powerful health booster. You'll start to see the real benefits: stronger bones, better mood, stronger immunity, and more energy. And you'll protect yourself from serious problems like kidney damage, artery calcification, and calcium overload. Knowledge is power, and now you have it. In part 2 of this video, we'll go deeper. We'll show you the exact steps to take vitamin D the right way. You'll learn how to choose the best dose, the right form, and the perfect time to take it. You'll also get a full daily checklist and tips for seniors. So stay with us. Your health is worth it. Let's fix this the smart way. Now that you know the 4 big mistakes people make with vitamin D, it's time to fix them. The good news is that the solutions are easy. You don't need fancy pills or complicated routines. You just need to follow a smart plan. Let's start from the top. First, always test your vitamin D levels before taking any supplement. This is step 1. It's simple, but powerful. A blood test called 25-hydroxy-vitamin D will tell you your exact level. Ask your doctor or visit a nearby lab. It's fast and not expensive. If your number is below 30 nanograms per milliliter, you are deficient. If it's between 30 and 50, that's ideal. If it's above 60, you may be taking too much. Remember, more is not always better. Some people think they should take high doses to get quick results, but that can backfire. Long-term high doses can damage your kidneys and heart. That's why you must know your number first. Once you know your level, you can decide the right dose. Most adults need around 600 to 2000 IU per day. Seniors, especially over age 50, usually need more. Around 1000 to 2000 IU is often safe and effective. If your doctor tells you you're very low, they may suggest a higher dose, but only for a short time. Never take mega doses like 10,000 IU daily, unless a doctor says so. That much is too high for most people. It can lead to vitamin D toxicity. That means your calcium levels rise too much, and that puts strain on your kidneys. So stay in the safe range. It's always better to go slow and steady. Next, let's talk about choosing the right form. Not all vitamin D is the same. There are two main types, vitamin D2 and vitamin D3. D2 is cheaper, but D3 is much better. Your body absorbs D3 more easily and stores it longer. So when you shop for supplements, look for D3, also called cholecalciferol. It's the type your body makes naturally from sunlight. Most good brands use D3. If your bottle says D2 or ergocalciferol, it's not the best choice. Now, once you've got the right dose and the right form, it's time to take it the right way. Always take vitamin D with a meal that includes some fat. This is very important. Your body absorbs vitamin D much better when there is fat in your stomach. That's because it's a fat-soluble vitamin. Without fat, you may only absorb half of the dose, or less. So don't take it with just water or toast. Instead, take it with eggs, nuts, olive oil, cheese, or even full-fat yogurt. These fats help your body grab the vitamin and use it. It's a simple trick, but it makes a big difference. Also, timing matters less than food. Morning, afternoon, or evening, any time is fine. Just make sure it's with a meal that has fat. Some people take it at night. That's okay too, especially if your dinner has healthy fats. Now, here's where we fix mistake number 2. Adding vitamin K2. This is the vitamin that helps calcium go to the right place. Without K2, calcium can build up in your arteries. That's dangerous. It makes your blood vessels stiff and can lead to heart attacks. You're trying to protect your bones, not hurt your heart. That's why K2 is so important. It acts like a traffic director. It tells the calcium, hey, go into the bones, not the arteries. K2 and D3 work best as a team. So what should you do? Choose a vitamin D supplement that already has K2 in it. Many high-quality products now include both. If yours doesn't, buy a separate K2 supplement. Look for the MK7 form. That's the most effective and long-lasting version. Around 90 to 120 micrograms per day is a good amount. You can also get some K2 from food. Natto is the best source, but it has a strong taste. Hard cheeses and egg yolks also have some. Still, it's hard to get enough from food alone, especially if you're older. That's why a supplement is safer. It gives you a steady amount every day. Together, D3 and K2 protect your bones and your heart. It's one of the best combinations you can take. Let's not forget mistake number 4, not getting enough magnesium. This mistake is so common, but most people don't even know they're making it. Your body needs magnesium to activate vitamin D. Without enough magnesium, Your body can't use vitamin D properly. That means you could take it every day and still be deficient, or still feel tired, weak, and foggy. That's why magnesium matters so much. So how do you get it? First, eat magnesium-rich foods. These include spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, and black beans. Avocados and bananas also have some. But even with a good diet, many seniors don't get enough. That's because our bodies absorb less magnesium as we age. Plus, some medicines, like diuretics or acid blockers, reduce magnesium even more. So it's smart to add a magnesium supplement. Look for magnesium glycinate or citrate. These are easier to absorb and gentler on your stomach. Avoid magnesium oxide. It doesn't absorb well. A good daily dose is around 200 to 400 milligrams. Start low and see how you feel. Some people get loose stools with too much magnesium. If that happens, reduce the dose. The key is balance. With enough magnesium, your vitamin D will work better. You'll feel more energy, stronger bones, and better mood. Now that you've fixed the mistakes, let's build a simple daily plan. This is your vitamin D checklist. First, test your blood level. Always start with this. Second, choose the right dose, based on your test results. Third, take vitamin D3, not D2. Fourth, take it with your biggest meal and make sure the meal has healthy fats. Fifth, include vitamin K2, either in the same supplement or a separate one. Sixth, get enough magnesium every day. You can follow this plan every day with ease. It only takes a few minutes, but it protects your health for years to come. If you follow this plan, you'll feel stronger, sharper, and more alive. Your bones will thank you. Your heart will thank you. Your brain will thank you too. Vitamin D affects over 2,000 genes in your body. It's not just about bones. It supports your immune system, helps fight infections, reduces inflammation, and may even lower your risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, depression, and cancer. But only if you take it the right way. Let's also talk quickly about sunlight. Many people wonder, can I skip the pills and just get vitamin D from the sun? The answer is yes, sometimes. But not always. Sunlight is the natural way to make vitamin D. Your skin makes it when exposed to UVB rays. But there are many factors. Time of day, skin color, age, geography, weather, and how much skin you expose. Older adults make less vitamin D from the sun. People with darker skin need more time in the sun to make the same amount. In winter or cloudy places, the sun isn't strong enough. Plus, too much sun can cause skin cancer. That's why supplements are often safer and more reliable. If you can, get 10 to 20 minutes of sun on your arms and legs a few times a week. No sunscreen during that short time. After that, use sunscreen to protect your skin. But don't rely only on sunlight, especially if you're older or live in a cold region. Let's also look at signs that your vitamin D routine is working. You may feel more energy. Your mood may improve. Some people sleep better. Others notice fewer infections. Over time, your bones get stronger. But remember, it takes time. Don't expect miracles in 1 week. Stay consistent. Keep taking your supplement daily. Get your blood levels checked every 6 to 12 months. Adjust the dose if needed. Talk to your doctor if you feel strange symptoms, especially nausea, vomiting, or kidney pain. Those could be signs of overdose. But if you follow this plan, that's very unlikely. Let's wrap it up with a recap. First, always check your vitamin D level before starting. Second, use vitamin D3, not D2. Third, take the right dose, not too much. Fourth, take it with a meal that includes fat. Fifth, pair it with vitamin K2. Sixth, support it with magnesium. Seventh, recheck your blood levels every few months. This is the safe, smart, and effective way to take vitamin D. No more guessing. No more risks. Just results. You now know more than most people do. You've turned a potential danger into a daily habit that builds your health. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone you love. Especially if they take supplements. You could save them from making serious mistakes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We post videos like this every week to help you stay healthy, strong, and independent, especially after 50. Stay informed, stay safe, and as always, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live.